Namaste, namaste, and everybody welcome, please. Welcome to the art of the word that I am from the heart. And we gonna dive deep, we gonna dive strong, we gonna dive powerful and integrated. We're going to speak about the word, about the integrity, to be integrated with the words that you say, to be impeccable with your words, to be reliable, honest, and sincere. That's integrity. You know, I call my mission, my project, my simple work, art of the word that I am from the heart. Word that I am. This means that I am the word that I am. And this means that I am the word that I am speaking. What I am speaking is my truth. And I do my best in life to be impeccable with my words, to have integrity, to have integrity. What is the integrity? What is the integrity? To keep your word that I am. Means to say what you mean. If you don't mean it, you don't say it. That's integrity. Word that I am. And I was born into this world, and I had really this Syrian ethical integrity code encoded. If I say something, if I promise something, if I say something, I have to do it. If I, in past, when I was not so integrated, did not keep my word, I felt very bad. I felt depleted of energy. I could not face that person. Really. From my birth, my word was sacred to me, most sacred to me. And I was very much in this world, could not really understand. Because if I say something, I'ma do it. If I could not do it, I was killing myself inside. Then I make it right. Then I'll apologize. You know, for example, I will not say things that I don't mean. I will not just promise something to someone. What's integrity? Integrity is to be integrated, never to go against yourself. It means never to go against your word. So if I tell to you, yes, we will cooperate, yes, we will do this tomorrow, or I say, yes, we will do this next week, and then I don't contact you, I don't tell you anything, that's no integrity. Not keeping your word. If I say something, I mean it. And I just don't promise things. I don't say things. When I say it, I'm determined for sure that I have to do it. And I feel obliged that I have to do it, for I have given the word. But if I don't mean it, if I don't know, if I'm not sure, I'm not to say anything. I'm to do what I am to do when I'm to do it. Action, the best integrity. And in this world, I could not really comprehend and understand why people in this world promise things, say things. Yes, we will do this. Yes, next week we shall cooperate. We shall do that. What we started. They promise you things. I noticed as a boy and they didn't do it. And in my life I was faced, in my family, with my friends, in relationships, always with the same thing. People were promising to me things, telling me things, giving their words, but then nothing happened in so many cases. And I was like, I couldn't understand this. I cannot understand this. Why would I say something that I don't mean? If I don't want to do it, if I'm not sure that I'm to do it, why would I say something just to please you, just to give you false hope, just to make you happy in a moment? Because when that time comes when I would have to do it, I would not do it, and then you will not respect me, you would not take me seriously. You would say this person has no integrity. He said what he is to do, and he is not even good enough to tell me that he cannot do it. So, when you have no integrity, when you do not keep your words, when you schedule something, then you don't show up, you don't notice anybody, you don't notify anybody that you are not coming, that you cannot do it. When you promise, I am to do this for you, and then you do not do it, you lose your word, you lose your integrity, and other people are just, this person is not reliable. We cannot really rely on this person. We cannot take him or her seriously. And it really hurted me through my life. Because when I say something, if I could not do it, I'll apologize. I'll tell you, I was really determined to do it. That's why I don't like to promise things and say things, because there's always possibility that I don't do it. I'd rather do it as a surprise. But when I said something and I couldn't do it, I notified them. I told them, I am so sorry. I did all that I could, but this and this and this showed up, and I cannot do it. I cannot keep my word. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And when you act in this way, then you are keeping your word. You are keeping your integrity. Because you cannot do it, but you honor your word. You honor your integrity. And you express yourself. You say, I'm sorry, but what I said to you that we can do, that I am to do it for this and that reason, I cannot do it now. Excuse me. That's keeping your word. That's honoring your word. That's integrity. If you cannot keep your word, but you notify person that you cannot do that for them. I have just experienced something when I did my part for someone. I recorded something. I was promised next week, starting next week, I contact you, we will record your part. 1 month passed, nothing. The person didn't even notify me that they cannot do it. So I asked them, end of October. That's not next days, next week. That's just somebody with no integrity. You know? And really, like, I could not ever understand this. Now I'm ready. Now I know how these things go. And still. But what is important is I experienced this in my life so much that I realized, oh my love, oh my love, in this world humans, they have no integrity. Like, this is just fresh example, so I'm giving the fresh example, giving no names. But why would I say? I tell you exactly how. I record something for you. You tell me in few days, beginning next week, you come, we gonna do it. And then weeks pass, and you don't even tell me anything. No integrity. Why? We have to understand, when we say something, we give our word. Word is all that we have. I am expressing the truth, the source truth, with the word that I am, with the truth that I am, from the heart that I am. Word is everything. In this world, words in human interactions are everything. And if we say something that we are to do, and then we do not do it, why would we say? We should be sincere. And the person was like, end of like this, no more enthusiasm, no more happiness. But first time when we did it, so much happiness, so much enthusiasm. Really enjoyed. But now, sorry, this recording are useful. And I really felt, I don't want my songs to be recorded. I don't work in such places. I will not beg somebody, chase somebody, remind them for their part of the agreement. They have no integrity. I told them, nothing is wrong. But you have no integrity and I cannot work with you. And I will not chase you because it doesn't make you happy anymore. And if it doesn't make you happy, I don't want to cooperate. And I will not wait and remind you. If you would be still enthusiastic and happy like you were on the first take, then we could cooperate. I just don't want to work with people with no integrity. But I love them. I told him how I feel. I blessed his work and his creation. I just told him, I cannot work with you because I can work only with integrity. In my world, if you give a word, you keep it. If you cannot keep it, you contact the person that you have given the word. Tell them, sorry, we cannot do it now. We will do it later. That is all. Smells like somebody wanted to get what they needed. So fast, so enthusiastic. I'm a king. I have integrity, royal integrity. I will not lower myself. If they cannot see my value, they do not respect me, they have no integrity. No problem. I keep my word. I kept my part. I do my best always to be on point and do it as it has to be done from the heart. I give you my word. And my heart is clear. Always. It hurts inside when you promise. I feel like this. If I promise to somebody something and I don't do it, I cannot live with myself. I have given my word. That's why I don't give the word. I said I'll do my best. Or I clearly say, I'm not going to do this. I have integrity. Integrity means to be integrated. Means to say, sorry, I have no time. I cannot do this when you don't want to do it. Sorry, I will not bring you this book. That's integrity. If you say, yes, 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 next week I bring you that book, and Monday you get it, and you don't get it Monday, you call, you don't get it 3 weeks ago. That's no integrity. Integrity is to tell you, even if you expect something, I'm sorry, but I'm not to give you this for this or that reason, or just enough to tell you I am not to give you that. Integrity is to be clear with your words. Not to say yes to please people but mean no, and then actually not fulfilling your part. Not to say yes to get some benefit, to get something selfish. Integrity means coming from the heart. This is what I want to do from the heart, and I am the word that I am, and I give you my word. Word and my heart that I am, word that I am are one. If I give the word that I am, and I give you my word, I have to do it. I have given you my heart. That's why I don't give word to somebody like this. It's very delicate. If I tell you we will cooperate and I don't, then I'm just a man. I'm not a king. And I'm not a king. You know, all men lie. All men pretend, and women of this world. You know, they say things that they don't mean. They don't honor their words. They throw their words around like it's a piece of garbage. But we are the royalty of the universe, royalty of this world. And you know what's the difference between a king and a queen, and a man and a woman of this world? You know what's the difference? The difference is king and queen are inseparable with their word. King and his word are inseparable and one. If king breaks his word, he breaks his heart. And that's the difference between king and a man. King always keeps his word and respects his word as most honorable, most sacred to him. And if king breaks his word, he breaks himself. Because king and his word are inseparable and one. Word that I am. That's to be integrated. That's ascension. To keep your word. To be impeccable with your word. Not to say some things. Hey, I'm to do it something for you, you know. Sorry, I could not do it, you know. I'm sorry, I could not do it, you know. I'm sorry, it's a good bro, dragon. Years are passing. What is wrong? I'm sorry. I'm love. I love everyone. But I have integrity. And I'm a sensitive soul. And I don't allow others to do to me what I don't do upon anyone. You understand? So I'm not promising false promises to people. I'm not giving them my word and telling them what I'm to do. I'm not arranging, scheduling something with people and then I fail to do it. And if I cannot do it, I express myself. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. If I give my word, this is something rare. Otherwise if I say maybe I do it, I do my best. But if I give my word, this means I have pledged my heart to do this. That's why I give you my word that I am to reach the fame of the greatest teacher of this world. Not greatest, we all are greatest, but we all have to see ourselves as greatest. You are to reach a fame of your greatest service also. But I give you my word. I'm here to give the word to the people of this world so they can learn integrity. And you know what? What I wanted to say before. If I have integrity, if I don't promise to people things that I don't keep, if I keep my ends always, I'm not giving my word if I don't mean it. Then when people do this to me, this is one energy that I cannot stand. There is Syrian blood in me, royal coat, integrity. I'm very strict. Who doesn't respect me flies off out of my class. And whoever shows no integrity to me, tells me things that they don't mean, arrange things with me that they don't keep their ends, whoever promises me things that they never kept, I remove myself. I'm very sensitive, and I'm a little child who is sincere and always keeping my word from the heart, you know? And when somebody gives me their word, promises me things, it means like a child to me so much. Oh, because I trust your word. You would not say it if you don't mean it. It doesn't feel right when they forget about it, play games and like this. Sorry, what I will never do to you, I will not allow you to play with me. If you have no integrity, I love you, but I don't want to work with you. I don't want to. You know? That's why I have said to that brother in the city that I don't want to record my part. If it's not joy of his heart anymore, and if I have to push him and remind him to keep his word, to have a little bit integrity, if I did for him what he needed, I don't want to work with such energy. I will dance only there when I'm celebrated. That's the honor of the word that I am. Because what's the difference between king and a man? King always keeps his word. Man doesn't keep his word. That's the difference between king and a man. So in this world, politicians, politicians, the kings of this world, they are not kings of this world. They are promising things to you when there is an election campaign. They never keep. They have no intention to keep it. Yeah, Just want to take your money, take your votes. And when they rule, when they are in the positions, they forget about everything. They have given the word. We will make you happy. We will raise your paychecks, your standard. We will lower your working hours. We will provide better social care, medical care. We will do all these great things for you, human beings. We promise. We give you our word. That's the president saying before the election, I will do all this. I'll make this world great again. But when the time comes to keep their word, they forget about everything. They lie. They trick. They benefit themselves. They get rich themselves. And so many times make lives of people even more miserable than before. But before they were promising and giving the words how they will turn world of people into heaven on earth. They are not kings. They are just lying politicians. That's how the consciousness has fallen. They promise heaven and give you hell and give themselves the heaven. They think this money is heaven. Integrity is everything, to keep their word. I remember the end game. Avengers and Infinity War. Thanos, the demon. Respect him. I respect him. I would remove him with my light and integrate him to the light, to the source, but he has my respect. Like Tony Stark has his respect. Why? Why? Because he's never lying. Because he's never lying or giving the word that he doesn't mean. He has honor. He also honors his enemies. But he has integrity, really strong integrity, and that makes that villain so powerful, because Thanos will never cheat. Thanos is open. And when he said, I destroyed all the stones, it's over. Avengers say, you are lying, you are lying. And his daughter Nebula said, my father is a lot of things, but liar he is not. And he said, thanks, daughter. Thank you, daughter. And Thor went for the head. And Thor went to the head. Thor has integrity also. That's why he was so broken, because he given his word that he will save the world. But he lost all he loved, his world and everything. And on the end, even half of the universe. But they both had integrity. I identify myself more with Thor. Thanos not. But he has my respect for his integrity. He keeps his word. He will never say stones are destroyed, but stones are still somewhere. He will never cheat you and tell you, there I have put that stone, go search. He will tell you clearly, I will not tell you, you petty human. But evil purpose, but integrity. And if we look the stories of ancient Vedas, Hiranyakashipu, greatest demon in the galaxy, they all had integrity. He asked something who were under him, and they told him, no, this is not true. This is how it went. Nobody was coming into our place to teach your little child. And he trusted them because the word. And he never lied himself. I was observing this through studying Vedas, listening from masters. I couldn't really read. I'm autistic, highly active autistic. I can meditate and listen deeply. But I saw this, all demons, they had integrity. They never lied. They never lied. They never lied. And that's why they had respect from gods. Ravana, he kidnapped Sita, abducted her, but he kept her in a royal room with royal service. He never touched her, he never kissed her, he never violated her, because she didn't willingly give herself to him. He was in love in her, he kidnapped her, greatest demon, but he never violated her, raped her in any way. What an integrity, huh? And I'm not giving you three terrible guys. Two most terrible guys from Vedic culture. Hiranyakashipu and Ravana as the greatest demons. And Thanos, the greatest demon in Avengers saga. What the fuck? But these all three qualify as the kings. Why? Because they have integrity. They keep their words always. And they are wicked, dark creatures that need to be integrated towards the light. But if they give you their word, you can trust that they do not lie. And that they are many of things, but liars they are not. Their word is integrated. That's why these motherfuckers were so strong. Because they were integrated with their word. They didn't pretend like these politicians today. These politicians today, I give you my word what they're doing. These politicians today, they pretend they are angels, they pretend they are kings, they pretend they want to save humanity. But you know what? What they actually doing, they act like demons and they drain the humanity, they enslave the humanity, they manipulate and control and really practicing an experiment on humanity. They have humanity like rats, but they pretend they are kings and saviors and the givers of peace and love to humanity, huh? What the fuck? But Thanos, Ravana, Hiranyakashipu, they were not like politicians of this world. They were open. We are demons, we want to destroy the universe. This is how it is. We are evil, we are wicked. So they had integrity, they were open. So where this world has fallen? They pretend they are kings, they pretend they have integrity, they pretend they work in the right, but they actually work in the left. They pretend they work up, rising, but they actually lowering everything down. No integrity. But men and women of this world, just remember this. The greatest demon in Avengers saga, Thanos, and greatest demon Ravana and Hiranyakashipu in Vedic culture, in Vedic heritage. These three, they had integrity. They always kept their words. They never went against their words. You could trust them, you can rely on them. If they tell you, tomorrow I'm coming and I'm to destroy everything, you can trust tomorrow he's coming and he is to try to destroy everything, but my hammer will take him down. But you can trust that motherfucker that he will come. Because he will come. I give you my word. Although he's wicked, he will tell you, I'll kill him, I'll kill half of the universe. He's wicked and evil, but he's not hiding like politicians of this world. He keeps this word. That's why we are angels. We are kings and queens. So what the fuck? When we pretend and say something that we do not mean, when we give our words to somebody, promise something that we really don't know if we are to keep or not, when we talk something out and schedule something that we really don't know if we even take seriously, we have to remember something, that we have no integrity and we are losing our word, and our word is everything that we have. We understand? And greatest demons had integrity, and you could trust them words, relied on them words, reliable with integrity, but we have just broken our words and we have no integrity. So we can see, oh my God, if I'm acting like this against my word, giving my word and not keeping it, with no integrity, promising things that I have no intention to keep, saying things just for the cause of saying with no substance, and these three demons are better. They have integrity, that's why they're so powerful, because they're integrated with their word. That's why we have to look a little, okay, if I'm an angel, if I'm a king, if I'm divine being, divine master, then if greatest demons in these stories have such strong integrity that even the God of thunder can trust them, then I have to start having the integrity and stop saying things just to say and really mean what I say, and to give my word only when I'm determined in my heart that I'm to do it, and nevertheless, and in no other case. And when I promise things, that I'm impeccable with my words, that I do my best to keep it, and if I cannot keep it, I let you know at the right time and apologize, so I keep my integrity and keep my word. That's really integrity. The word that I am speaking is who I am. You know, That's integrity. Integrity means to be integrated. You are integrated with your true self. You are speaking your truth, what you mean in your heart. Reliable, strong, substance, integrity, strong with the spine. And when you have integrity, when you honor your word like a king, the most sacred, and you are inseparable with your word and you never go against your word, you get power. You ascend. You embody your divine self, word that I am, source that I am, because you are integrated with your word. That's why, like I said, these villains were so powerful. And when you have no integrity means you go against yourself, you go against your heart. You say something, you say right, but you go left. You say up, but you go down. You say tomorrow, but never in afternoon. You say tomorrow, but never happens. Then you are actually moving out of alignment of your true self, of who you are. And where there's no alignment, you have no power, you have no energy. You're losing yourself. And you cannot do all these great things. And also, nobody takes you seriously. Because, So to have no integrity, to interact with people in one way, but then move in completely another way. A joker. And they say you're a joker, this is a joker, we cannot trust this. People do not respect you, and you lose yourself. You do not ascend. You do not get ascension is integrated. Integrity. And that's why word that I am, this is most important, that we keep our word always. Always. That we really practice ourselves. We don't have to give the word. Why would you have to give the word? You don't have to. It's better to say, I don't know. We will see. Let us see. There's possibility that I do it, but I don't know. Don't really count on me like that, but it's possible. That's better if we are not sure. Or clearly, no, I'm sorry. This is not my word. This is not what I want to do. But you will sure find somebody to do this with you. Or I would love to do this to you, but I cannot promise it to you because I don't know if I can pull it through. But I'll do my best. No expectations, no giving the word. And if you cannot do it, there's still integrity. And you are growing because in your words, in your actions, and in your being, and in your vibration, you are integrated in one direction. This is integrity. Integrity. And if you have integrity, you have trust in people, people rely on you, but you also ascend into your divine true self, integrated with your divine self. So, always keep your word. Because people in this world, they throw their words around. They do not keep their word. They're just saying things that they don't mean. And they don't even know that they say it. But that's the difference between king or a man, queen or a woman. King and queen are inseparable with our words. And if they lose their words, if I lose my word, I lose word that I am, I lose myself, I have no integrity. And that's why when you are impeccable with your words, when you only say what is integrated with yourself, with your being, and you mean it from the heart, and you move in that direction, you stand behind your words, and you get the real power, and you get real royal power, and you get real ascension codes, then you really do greater things. I give you my word. Word that I am. So important is integrity. Your word is everything that you have. If you lose your word, you lost yourself. You are just petty human being in third dimension. But if you keep your word always, impeccable with your words, you have integrity, and you integrate yourself into your divine self. That's how it is. I love you, and thank you for being part of the art of the word that I am. Please be integrated. Please have all this always. Have integrity. And if somebody really feels that you resonate with the word that I am, that you feel the word that I am in your heart, then do know that I'm always open to donation, and I put my link there. It's only for those who feel in their heart that they want to support, for nobody else. But without you, I would not be able to give you one word that I am. So I appreciate it from the heart so much, and every coin is welcome. And I do white light source healing on every beloved heart that ever offered me something, any coin. I give you my word, and I was speaking about integrity now. So if I say it, I'ma do it. I'ma do it in few days, with no appointment, with nothing, just as a surprise. You will feel better, you will feel clearer. But if I give you my word, I'ma do it. Because this video was also about integrity too. Be integrated with your word and never go against your word. So if I give you my word, I'ma do it. But I can only send you energy, I can only purify you and balance you and fill you up with white light. And be grateful for your gift, and give you gift for your gift. Because without it, you will not be able to do anything. But you have to have integrity yourself. You have to heal yourself. You have to do the work on yourself. You have to change, do the changes. It's all up to you. You go integrated with yourself, you come to yourself. So I have to go now. Namaste, and be impeccable with your word. Never go against your word, because if you lose your word, you lose yourself. Then you don't have anything in this world. And no one. I will sure leave you. If you have no integrity, fuck off. You know. Like this. Because if I break my word, I feel like shit. And that's how you feel if I promise you something and I don't do it. So people with no integrity, I don't want to smell even. They are blessed from far. I love you, and be blessed, and namaste. Have integrity and move away from people that have no integrity, as you cannot rely on such person. And if you have no integrity, nobody can rely on yourself, on you, and you lost yourself. Namaste. See you. Much love. I give you my word.